For the 9th year, McDonald's is spreading the joy of gospel music in a cross-country tour that kicks off in Detroit on May 13th. The free concert encourages attendees to give back to their communities by supporting the Ronald McDonald House charities. Among the performers are gospel music superstars Donald Lawrence, Yolanda Adams, and Detroiters Dorinda Clark Cole and Tasha Page-Lockhart. That was Detroit gospel vocalist Tasha Page-Lockhart, one of the performers in the McDonald's Inspiration Celebration Gospel Tour. And here today to talk about the event and the charity is Jennifer Litomisky, Executive Director of Ronald McDonald House of Detroit. Welcome to American Black Journal.
Thank you for having me today.
So, I mean, that was a wonderful performance, obviously.
Beautiful.
And we're in store for more of it at the concert.
We sure are. We're very excited to have this concert. We've had this for several years, and it's really been a great benefit to the Detroit Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah. So tell viewers who don't know what Ronald McDonald House is and what it does.
The Ronald McDonald House of Detroit serves as a home away from home for families of critically ill children being taken care of at Children's Hospital or local hospitals. You know, families walk into a house and they leave a home. It really is a great place for them to be while their child is receiving treatment. Yeah,
yeah, and this has been around for a long time. I mean, I can remember as a Cub Scout in Detroit going to do things at Ronald McDonald House. It's been around a long time, and it serves thousands and thousands of families.
Thousands of families, 53,000 families a year since 1979, just in Detroit. The organization, the charities have been around since for 41 years, so since 75. So it's been a long-standing charity, and it's a global charity. It's from all over the world. We help families and children.
Right. And so tell me about the idea to have a concert to raise money for.
Well, you know, Detroit is just such a great place to have a gospel tour. We're well renowned for that. And it's going to be a great concert. It's a sellout. It is sold out. People start standing in line at 4:30, I understand, and it's just a fabulous concert filled with, like Detroiters, Dorinda Clark Cole and Tasha Page, and just a great lineup, Yolanda Adams, and Dwayne Woods. I mean, it's really an opportunity for people to come together, celebrate, and raise money for this great charity.
Right, right. And the linkage between the concert and the charity is that the money from the tickets goes to Ronald McDonald House.
Ronald McDonald House, yes, and it's also promoted throughout the McDonald's in Southeast Michigan. So there's not only just the ticket sales, but there's the donations from those at the concert, and it goes beyond that. And we'll get people coming in to volunteer, cook meals for the families, volunteer in the garden.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. It has a long reach after this concert.
Right, right. Tell me about some of the challenges that you face at this charity.
Well, you know, it's really been an interesting year. We rebuilt the Ronald McDonald House.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, yes. We have a brand new Ronald McDonald House that hardly has been open. It's only a couple weeks old, and but we were asked to be rebuilt about 7 months ago by the Detroit Medical Center.
Okay.
And with that came...
Is that part of the overall capital campaign?
It's part of the
They're
expansion
rebuilding lots of
campaign.
the
Yeah, they are doing a four-tower story for the Children's Hospital, and the spot that they needed was where the old house was.
I see.
So the hospital helped rebuild the new house, which opened on April 1st, and so we're in the middle of a $3 million expansion campaign, and we're about 1.73 million of that campaign right now.
Into it, okay.
Yeah, and what that does is it helps with our renovation costs, our supplies, our operational needs. Everything that you would think that makes a home away from home is what we have at the Ronald McDonald House.
Right.
What's at your home is what we try to provide for those families at our home.
Yeah, and the families they come from all over the country.
All over the world.
Because of the medical care they can get here in Detroit, right?
Right. Children's Hospital is really one of the best hospitals in the United States. We have families, actually the whole world. We have had a family from Russia come in for a special treatment. They were here at the Ronald McDonald House for about 7 days, and they will keep coming back and forth.
Yeah. So what else is going on with Ronald McDonald House that we should?
Well, we have some great things going on. We have a beautiful spring tea coming up. We have a grand gala opening at Orchestra Hall where we'll be touring the folks that attend that event, and then going back and celebrating those donors who made a significant contribution to our new house.
Yeah. Where does most of the money for Ronald McDonald House come from?
You know, the community. Ronald McDonald House is taken care of by the community and our McDonald owner-operator system. I mean, between the coins and the canister boxes and the commitment by all of the owner-operators, it's really terrific. But the community, foundations, everything from meal preparation to children, like you said, Cub Scouts doing fundraisers.
Right. And this concert, as we said, it's sold out. so people cannot go and buy more tickets.
No, they can't. It's that popular. And I don't, we know why. I mean, there's some great talent. Not only are there singers, gospel singers, but there's Small Fire, who's a Christian comedian. I mean, it's really just a great opportunity for Detroiters to celebrate, and to celebrate for an amazing Detroit-based charity.
Right. And what are other ways then that people can get involved with Ronald McDonald House, because since they can't go to the concert unless they already have tickets?
Well, Stephen, you know what? There's always an opportunity for people to volunteer at the house. They can cook meals for the families. We can cook breakfast, lunch, dinner. We have opportunities gardening, cleaning, volunteering at our events, coming to events. You know what? Once they step their foot into the Ronald McDonald House, it is truly a home away from home, and they are welcomed by everybody. There's a lot of love in the house.
Right. And the integration between the house and the medical center is important too, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's a big part of why this works.
Well, it does. I mean, you have a situation where you have a critically ill child, you have doctors and nurses that don't want the moms and dads or even the siblings going through that kind of a stress. So having that lodging unit and that support system inside of a home is really critical to help those families help the child heal.
Right. And is there counseling also for the families available?
We work very closely with our social work department at Children's Hospital. We have a very good relationship with the hospital. They help us with everything that we need, from security at the Ronald McDonald House all the way to social work.
Right. Well, I mean, I would imagine that you were talking about the stress that these families endure. Obviously, they might need that kind of support while they're here.
I'll tell you, most of our families stay 5 to 7 nights, and they're glad to be there and have that home-cooked meal. But we've had a family that stayed 385 days.
Wow.
And that is really tough. I mean, if you think about that,
so they
over
literally
a year,
did move.
They moved their whole lives. And then you have families that have come back and forth for 17 years. So that Ronald McDonald House has served, those 53,000 people in the last 35 years, and there's a lot of grateful people.
Right, and it's such a great thing that McDonald's is the sort of genesis of all this, and that it's the owner-operators who really support this, right?
They really do. I mean, back, in the beginning when Ray and Joan Kroc started this, it was, in Philadelphia. Fred Hill, who was a Philadelphia Eagle, His daughter was critically ill, didn't have anywhere to stay. And, you know, he went to the local owner-operators in Philadelphia, and they said, gee, it's too bad there's not a lodging, you know, opportunity for, yeah, and that's what they came up with, and the first Shamrock Shakes were sold to build the very first house in Philadelphia.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's really, what a great story. And now here we are, you know, 350 houses later, you know, 41 years.
There are 350 houses around the country or
all over the world.
All over the world.
Everywhere there's a children's hospital, we really try to have a Ronald McDonald House.
Yeah, yeah. All right.
And on the DMC, we are the only housing unit on the campus.
Oh, is that right? There's no place else for
nowhere
families
else
to stay while they're there.
No.
All right. Well, a wonderful and unique service you guys
Yes.
are providing, and this great concert that's coming up.
It's
I would tell
gonna be
people to go buy tickets.
I know, but it's going to
no
be
point.
great. What a celebration.
That's right.
It really helps.
All right. Well, thanks for being here, and good luck with the
Thank you.
concert.